Architects YouTube channel, and in this video I will show you some really useful tips in Photoshop that will help you edit your drawings that are exported from Revit or any software to enhance it and just make it look great. Okay, and now I have an example to show you. I have this site plan. It's originally without any trees. I just was experimenting. I added these trees. We will learn how to add trees to make it like this. Okay, so it used to be just with green areas, and I wanted to add some elements to make it look more realistic. Okay, so let's go to the original drawing. First of all, you have to look for silhouettes or these figures that you can add to your drawing. You need to sit and find really good quality or useful figures, and I have a bonus advice for you to create a folder on your computer to go or refer to it later for other projects, so you don't need to waste time and start looking from the beginning for your figures or trees or human figures, for example. Anything, you can create your own library and refer back to it. So let's start. I'll show you some, while working on this video, I'll show you some small tips, shortcuts, sorry, to help you work easily and fast. Okay, now I already opened trees. Okay, I used this tree. You have, if you want to copy it, for example, you cannot just Ctrl+C and it will be copied. You have to go to the selection tool, and select the part that you want to copy. Of course we don't need this. Ctrl+C for copy. Go back to your drawing and Ctrl+V. Okay, Ctrl++ for zoom in. Okay, Ctrl+, I mean, but you can click it multiple times to go zoom in more. Okay, and I have this tree. Let's see, where can we put it? Let's say here, zoom in. Okay, you can copy and paste in an easier way, easier than just Ctrl+V and you have to go and move it again. You can move and copy in the same time. You can do this by, when selecting first the move tool, you can hold the Alt button in your keyboard. You can just hold it and move, so you are moving and copying in the same time. You see how easy and fast is it? Okay, and okay, another tree here. You can see while I'm holding the Alt button, it shows different icon. When I remove it, it's changing. Here I can just remove without copying. Okay, and as I showed you in the last video for Photoshop tips, you can remove this white area by going there to the layer box and go to multiply, and it will be gone. Okay, of course, if you have like 100 tree, you don't need to keep each tree in one layer, so it's better for you to merge the layers. So let's merge them. Okay, select all of them while holding Ctrl, of course, and go right click, merge layers. Now they are all in one layer, and you see this multiply thing is not there anymore. You can go again and click multiply and all of them will be done. I think I forgot to merge these two, no problem. Okay, and let's add one more element. This one, for example, Ctrl+C, and then go back, Ctrl+V. Now, of course, you want to resize it form box around the picture. So you can go to show it, you can go to the move tool, okay, and you see it now appears. You can resize it. Okay, now see how when I'm resizing it's like it's not keeping the right dimensions for the pictures. To keep them, you can just hold shift while resizing, okay? This helps a lot to maintain the right proportions for the picture. Okay, now move it, let's say here, and you can also rotate it the way you want. Resize while holding shift. Enter for finishing, and you can go here and click multiply. Okay, and you can just do this. Okay, now in any time if you did something and you cannot like do anything about it, you don't need it anymore, you need to delete it, but if you deleted it, it will make a mess. So just go to the history tab here, history box, and go back to undo all the things that you don't need. And if this history box is not shown, you can just go to Windows up and select tick the history, and it will be shown. You can move it wherever you want, here, down, anything. Make it like easier way, it's easy for you. Okay, I think we're done with the steps. Of course there are still many useful tips, but these are only the basics that will help you a lot in moving and adding elements, figures. Yeah, there's one more thing that you need to know. If you have many elements which are like above each other or next to each other, it's hard to know, you forgot which layer is this, and if you have so many layers, it will be super hard for you to find the layer that you want. You can just do one thing, go to the move tool and hover over the element that you want, okay, let's say this tree, okay, and click Control. It will select the layer that contains this element, and you can just move it, okay. And let's say we want this one, the same thing, Control, and it selects. If I click here, it's selecting the whole, you see, it's layer 1, the whole drawing. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope it was useful for you.